Hey vlog, so welcome back to another vlog, and this vlog is actually my second cousin's wedding if you saw from that quick little intro. So here's my dad helping me get dressed up in my traditional outfit. It was kind of difficult to put it on because it was slightly bigger, but it's fine. It was able to fit with the help of my uncles as well. So this is the fit. What do you think? So this is actually a new one I bought too, so yeah. And it's Velcro, so it's much easier to put on. So my uncles who came from Germany and my grandma, we actually arrived at 9 a.m, which is when it started. So I was like, damn, I actually came on time for once. It's kind of crazy. So I was able to see the whole show. I was like, okay. My grandma is basically a celebrity for this wedding. So everybody was taking pictures with grandma because she's technically, out of all her siblings, the only one that is alive. And my second cousin, she arrived in her beautiful blue dress and she was doing some video shoots for her entering, you know, the banquet hall with her family, with her parents. Getting our seats. So here's my uncle like pushing his mom, my grandma, to the front. Like I was gonna do like what I ate at my second cousin's wedding, and like we were gonna sit all the way in the front. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna pull out my phone and start eating in front of my camera. So here's me doing a little outfit check in the washroom. Like no one was here. I was like, okay, let me like okay. There's this cute little pamphlet, like not a brochure, that explained what was going on, like what's happening or whatever. I went to a wedding last year. Oh, my voice cracked. I went to a wedding last year. It was for a family friend. They had something similar to this. So I was like, okay, this is cool. I love the blue. It's like blue theme. I was like, okay. So here is the groom's entrance, coming with his groomsmen. Yeah, that's what they're called. I don't know. I'm doing this improvised, so I'm not sure what I'm talking about. He made his entrance. His outfit looks kind of nice too. I love that cloth. Took some time to take some family photos and family videos because like a lot of, you know, it was basically my mom's cousins. Here's my mom. So she's like filming me. I thought she was asking me a question, but no, she was just videotaping. She's just basically filming the family, you know, whatever. What happens next? I don't remember. Oh, the bride, my second cousin, she makes her first entrance. Yup, she does two entrances. So this is her first entrance to the stage, to her mans, to the groom. So she's here with her bridesmaids. I'm not sure when do we start clapping for the bride entrances. I'm not sure. I don't remember clapping for her when back in the day, but I guess we started clapping when we started clapping. But okay, y'all clap, I'm videotaping. So obviously she's coming with her parents and a lot of her family. I'm in the back and whatever. I don't know, I really love how everything's blue. Like they gave us an invitation for my grandma specifically, like a hat, like what do you call it, real life invitation, not like a like a picture, like online invitation, because you know invitations are expensive, guys. Like the fuck. Like what? So I was like, okay, this is nice. It's blue. I don't know, I'm like that type of person that just films like the backgrounds, like the behind the scenes. When someone's taking a photo of like a family or something, I'm just there videotaping them taking the photo. I don't know. The short eats a ride and she wouldn't let me take a full video of the food because she said like, because you're not eating it, you're not allowed to take a picture of it. It was all vegetarian, the food for the wedding day, and the short eats came with a date cake and a patties and a veggie roll. No, it's actually a veggie ball. So she said it tasted good. I tried a little bit of the date cake. I was expecting it to be dry, but it wasn't dry because last time I had a date cake at this same like event hall, it was dry. So the bride then goes back to get changed. So she needs to get changed to her second outfit. Like, she has to get that changed quick. Like it's a time limit. Gotta make sure her hair is good, the makeup's fine. Like it's like a whole ordeal. I don't know what happens, but I know it kind of takes a long time. But it didn't take a long time. But anyways, so my sister and I, we went out to go get some breakfast they were serving as well. So they're serving something called appam. What is the appam, you may ask? Let me look it up actually, because I don't know how to explain that. So according to Wikipedia, that's my word cited. Basically a thin pancake that's made with fermented rice batter and coconut milk is added into the middle. You can either eat it sweet or spicy. It's usually sweet. The side dishes that came with, I don't know if you saw those like 3 different orange color things. 2 of them were the coconut ones and the one in the middle was an onion sambal. It's pretty good. I love it. It's delicious. There was also other breakfast food too. I forgot what the other 2 are called, but I know the donut one's called vade. I'm not a fan of vade. late. I really don't like how dry buddies are. The breakfast was like delicioso late. Oh, they also had mango shake, but I didn't get mango shake because I don't know, I wasn't feeling anything to drink besides water. I'm not sure why, but my sister and my cousin said it tasted good. So I was trying to show myself eating the food, but I was like so like, okay, you know what, let me do it. Let me try eating the shorties. Everything was good. Here's me eating it, and you know, I'm trying to like, and I realized someone was there and he looked at me. I was like, good. Cut the cameras to take a lot of family photos because you know we don't get this chance to wear this traditional outfit, see each other that often anyways. I'm like, okay, it's like let me get that pic real quick for Instagram. I don't know, this felt like so aesthetic. This feels like you see something out of a movie, or like, look at me, everyone's moving at the same time. I was like, damn, this was like uncoordinated. So here's my sister, we're like checking out our outfits because like, you know, we'd actually never got to do a proper photo with just me and my sister, or with my mom and my dad as well. I don't know why, like we had so much opportunity to do it and we never got to do like just a family photo. My dad, he was also taking a lot of photos with a lot of people. I don't know, because my dad, he barely like goes out to events and stuff, so like this is like, he's a workaholic. So the bride, she makes her second entrance in her red sari, and everybody stood up for this one because it's, you know, this is the you know, I really don't understand how weddings work. You know, don't even ask me questions. I'm just here for the pictures, the food, and that's it. Like, I'm not usually a social person. I'm not the one who starts the convo. She looks so beautiful in her red sari. So here comes where the groom ties thali, or ties the knot around the bride. So basically when it comes to Hindu weddings, I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna say what I know. Okay, but this is basically how, you know, people put the ring on their finger. So when the groom ties the knot, that's when everybody showers them with flowers. This is actually my second time throwing flowers. I never got the chance to throw flowers until last year. They had to do some other practices, ritual practices. I'm not sure what it means, but there's only one thing I just focus on, which is the ring game. This is actually not a ritual thing. This is basically do nothing with religion or anything. This is just a cultural thing. 3 games of where you drop one ring and this pot of water and flowers and other things inside, and the bride and groom just has to like put both their hands in and try to, one of them has to fetch the ring. I believe like whoever gets best out of 3, that means like, I actually don't know. I actually legit don't know. I really don't. Girl, don't even ask me. Bitch, I'm not gonna get married. No, don't ask me these questions. I'm just here for the vibes. So after those things were done, we then took a lot of more photos because more people arrived. Great to take more photos now. My grandma's sister-in-law arrived, so this is what I was saying. She's the only in-law for my grandma that is alive, and you know, my grandma's the only sibling amongst her siblings that's alive. So all the cousins and grandchildren were all taking photos. All the son-in-laws, daughter-in-laws, you already know, great-grandchildren, whatever. If my cousins does not have kids, second cousins does not have kids or whatever. So a lot of photos were taken, like so much photos. There was like a line. It felt like so crowded here. Everybody's probably like, what the fuck is happening? It's like, there's some celebrity here. It's like, yeah, my grandma. While there was a big line for taking photos, the lunch buffet and the dessert buffet was open. So they actually divided the lunch buffet into like 2 different sections. Like, oh my god, this is so smart. Like, this makes it so it's like not too crowded, and it just feels like you're getting your food much faster. My sister was like, let's go get lunch, and I was like, I'll get it a little bit later. And then I was like, you know, fine, let's go get lunch. So everything was also all vegetarian. It was all good. It was delicious. I would say the naan was kind of a little bit dry. Anyway, I wish it was a little bit softer, but it wasn't. The dessert, all the desserts were good besides the ones that look very artificially colored, like that yellow, red, and that chocolate one in the back. Like, ugh, that was nasty. Anyways, so here is the bride and groom taking pictures with my grandma and my grandma's sister-in-law. Although taking a lot of pictures, I don't even know if they ate. Like, they were taking so much photos. Like, damn, do you guys eat? Do you guys eat at your wedding yet? Was there any food left? So it was time to go home. Anyway, so here's me trying to get a picture of me outside. I wanted to get an outside picture because I was like, you know, okay, this is where our skin glows in the light. So why not take pictures outside with the sunlight? But we didn't take any outside photos. I was like, I want to take more photos. But grandma wanted to go home. So I'm like, okay. I tried to take another photo and like low-key the wind was not helping. Come on, let me take a nice photo. So I ended up taking a car selfie instead. I was like, man, we came back home. I forgot to take a picture of like they gave us like these sweets at the end. Like after the wedding, you receive sweets and like mini like savory snacks. But I forgot to take a picture of it because like I ate it. Wedding after party or the reception. So my family, we always go for a similar color theme with our outfits. So we went for a royal blue. So this was our outfits. We didn't get really videos of our outfits, but pictures most of the time. I was thinking between like, do I want one hair strand out or not? And then I decided like, okay, no, I don't want it. Afterwards, it was both of the parents of the groom and the bride that made their entrances. And of course, the bride and the groom made their entrances. So the videographers of the wedding made a 1-day edit, basically what happened at the wedding. So you could say it's like a teaser for the full like video, and that was kind of nice. Oh, and then they did some speeches.
I'm a better person with you, but you also want me want to be a better person every day. In our family, especially my brother and my beautiful sister-in-laws, without all of you, and we can't wait to continue to celebrate with everyone, so let's breathe.
And then the bride did a little dance routine with the bridesmaids. And then they decided to do a game. I don't know what this game was. Okay, first of all, I did not understand what was going on because for some reason the speakers was like super muffled and super hard to hear. I legit could not understand. I was like, why does it sound so muffled? Like a lot of voices are going on. I think what this game was is basically a pair or couple stands on a piece of long sheet of paper, and every single round you need to fold the paper. But however, every round is music that plays and you need to dance on the paper and try not to rip it or get off the paper. But you know, every time you fold it, the paper gets smaller, so that means the pair keeps getting closer and closer. Anyways, they left it with 3 couples at the end and they had to do a dance battle. And my uncle, so the bride's dad, has to be the judge. And honestly, this is all improvised. They were not prepared to do a dance battle, and I was like, I'm shocked how well everyone did, except one of them in the middle. They ate everybody up. I was like, what the fuck? This was like all improvised. I was like, damn, I'm impressed. While all of this was happening, they were also giving mango shakes and short eats. So this time I got the mango shake and I kind of regret it because it literally tasted like mango and milk. Like, you know, that's what mango shakes are, but like it legit tasted exactly like mango and milk. And it wasn't sweet. I was like, okay, a little bit healthy, I see. It wasn't good. I'm sorry. And then for the short eats, everything was good besides the butter cake. The butter cake was dry. I never had cake so dry before. I was so like, why is this dry? Like, they did not cook this, like literally. I don't know, I felt like this was probably good with some coffee and tea, which they had, but that was self-served. I added a little bit of mango shake to it because I still have like a little bit left in the glass, and it kind of made it okay, but you know, it needed to be a little bit more moist. Everything else was good though. I still ate everything though, so I was like, I'm hungry, I didn't eat anything. So after the game and whatever, the dinner and the photo booth was open, so of course I was here for the dinner because everything was all meat and I love meat. They had rice noodles and something called puttu. What is puttu, you may ask? Like, I'll tell you how it tastes. I'm good at that. So this is basically rice flour that's been steamed and has coconut with it. Yeah, that's the best explanation I could have. If you have mutton curry to puttu, the way that the curry part, the sauce part soaks in the puttu is so good. It like, oh my god, I just thinking about it right now. Like, I never always have rice and noodles, so I was like, you know what, I want to get something different. I want to be a little bit quirky. The food was good though. The food was so good. I wanted to get seconds. I wish I got more chili chicken. My stomach was hurting. I don't know, this happens every time. Then the dance floor was open, and honestly, do I want to dance? Do I just want to sit down? I don't know. I really don't like dancing in front of people. Like, I'm an introvert, okay? But yeah, that's it for this wedding vlog, I guess you could say. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys watching this all the way here, and take care. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.